Let's get ready to wham our very first angler from North Carolina. Get loud for Shane Lineburger. "32 pounds and 13 ounces coming into today, currently in 11th place, needs 10 pounds, 8 ounces to take the lead. 5 all alive, 16 pounds, 7 ounces with 49 pounds, 4 ounces. Shane Lineburger is your brand new leader with 49 pounds and 4 ounces. Shane, watching you compete this week and paying attention on Bass Track, I mean, I saw you catching some fish on docks in the afternoon, but man, you've done something that a lot of anglers haven't been able to do. It seems like you catch them early and often every single day. Is that a spot, an approach, or how did you figure that out?
Man, it's just putting my head down and covering a lot of water. Been starting back here behind the bridge in the morning, me and a couple other guys, and it's just a place to get a limit. And after that, I mean, I stay back there about an hour. If I got 1, if I got 5, whatever, I leave. And I just been running docks. Man, I've ran so many docks around this place. But today I made a really, really great call about 11. I haven't caught a bass after 12 o'clock the first 2 days. And I'm fishing up the river. And today about 11 o'clock, I said, I'm going down the lake. I took off and ran all the way to Honeycomb. All you guys know where Honeycomb is. So I go all the way to Honeycomb. I catch a 3.5 and a 4-pounder to round out my bag. And, you know, it's just one of them days. It was just everything, excuse me, everything went right.
Everything went right, and I hope it's enough to get you in the top 10 and get back out there tomorrow.
Man, me too. If not, you know, I need to thank all my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Hook Gear, Enigma Fishing, All In Tackle. You guys watch the I can't talk all of a sudden. You guys watch the live segment. All In Tackle's got a scent out. It's called Jar Jelly. I used the crawfish on my jig this week. You guys need to get it. Check it out.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, your new tournament leader. A 2-time Bassmaster winner and a 7-time Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, Chad Morgan-Taylor. "31 pounds even as of this morning, 5 fish to add to that here today. "14 pounds, 15 ounces gives him 45 pounds and 15 ounces. And Chad Morgan-Taylor moves into second place currently here at the Berkley Bassmaster Elite. "45 pounds, 15 ounces, sitting in second place. And even though you caught him on the water, it doesn't look like you're through catching him here today."
Oh, they were that hard to catch on the water for me today, too. You know, I honestly, I know I probably won't make the top 10, and I did swing for it today, and I adjusted today. I've been fishing shallow all week, and I've just really got fortunate. I made some really good moves throughout the tournament. You know, the first day, I didn't catch them until 11 o'clock, but I pulled into one little magical place that I hadn't even been in practice. It looked right, and I caught them in there. The second day, I knew I had to get a morning bite. I adjusted. I caught a limit real quick, and I culled the rest of the day. And I pulled into another cove on the second day that I caught almost all my weight in, culled everything out. Today, I pulled back in there and caught 2. I moved out back in and tried to fish deep, and I knew it wasn't there for me. So, you know, I just stayed with what brought me to the dance. And sometimes you just have to grind on it like that. But it's been a good tournament for me. I needed this. I needed the extra points. I've been real up and down this year, but the one thing it's never down is this hospitality that you guys continuously roll out for us. Look at this crowd. That's what I'm talking about.
Incredible crowd and a great finish. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're going to get real loud. He's a 4-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, your current leader in Angler of the Year points. From Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 31 pounds and 11 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that here. 13-13 gives him 45 pounds, 8 ounces, and Seth Fighter moves into third place currently as he continues his assault on our Angler of the Year leaderboard. Seth Fighter going to head north with 2 events to go, and he is your Angler of the Year leader. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. 7.6 for the tournament, but obviously just weighing it for the day here. 4 pounds even, so going to take it over for the day. But Seth, I know last thing you want to talk to me about is Angler of the Year, but you have absolutely no choice now, because since you came here, everybody always said the fish are Seth Fighter. Still catching fish, even though the tournament is complete. Seth Fighter, you'll do anything to distract me from talking to you about Angler of the Year. It seems even control the bass to jump out of the bag. But we will not stop you from talking about it. You got to talk about it now, dude. You are 2 events away from this season being over, both those events in the north. Forever people said, man, if Seth Fighter can ever get out of this southern swing with a big finish, you know, with a good point standing, look out when we head north. You are leading, and you have a giant lead, man. What does that feel like?
It feels good. I'm not super confident going up north because any day you could have a bad day. Stuff could happen. You could break down, not make it in. But I'm looking forward to going up north. I'm really looking forward to fishing the Classic and not fishing a tournament for points, for get a little change of pace. But it's exciting. I mean, it's right where you want to be, and I love fishing up north, and I like fishing Guntersville. I hope we come here every year. This is like the birthplace of tournament bass fishing, and if you win a tournament on this lake, there's no way you're getting lucky on this pond. It's just not possible. So you earn it when you win here, and I hope we come here every year.
You definitely earn it every time you come here, and you've earned the spot you're sitting in, man. You've had an incredible season. But Seth, talk to me about what you just said. I mean, going to fish the Classic, there's no pressure, but talk to me about every event, it must ratchet up just a little more on you.
Yeah, that's all I think about. I wake up thinking about it, go to bed thinking about it, and I just need basically 6 more good days this year, and it'll all work out. What's meant to be will be. That's all you can do. You catch what you catch, you weigh what you weigh, and we'll see where we stand when it's all said and done.
Well, you're not going to answer it, but maybe these guys will. Who thinks Seth Fighter's going to win Angler of the Year this year? Got a lot of people cheering for you, and you know I'm one of them. But watch out for this next guy. He is in the thick of things in our Angler of the Year race. 6-time Bassmaster winner from Park Hill, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. Took his 6th Bassmaster win earlier this year on Sabine River. Had 35 pounds, 11 ounces, looking for 13.10 to take the lead today. 16 pounds, 8 ounces. And Christie with 52 pounds, 3 ounces is your brand new leader here at the Berkley Bassmaster Elite at Lake Guntersville. Jason Christie went out and once again went to work in that Express Yamaha and comes back with a load. He is your tournament leader with 52 pounds, 3 ounces. And Christie, man, an incredible tournament you're having here this week, but an incredible season at the same time, and you're in the thick of things for Angler of the Year. It's setting up pretty good for you.
Yeah, it seems like the Express Yamaha, we're getting along real good right now. I didn't expect coming to Guntersville it would be fishing as tough as it is, and what I mean, they're swimming everywhere. It's just the water clarity. You know, today we had slick conditions, and I'm fighting them with a spinning rod in the grass. That don't make much sense, but I paid for it today. I lost me 2 big ones. I had the opportunity to have a big bag. It's the only way I can get bit. I got a shad spawn thing in the morning for an hour or 2, and then I get out there in the grass and just, you know, try to look for them, cast, and try to get them in. But it's, you know, it's a rodeo. I done good until today, and today I lost 2 big ones.
Is this lake, is it just the time of year, the way we're hitting it, or is this lake transitioning? It seems like, you know, maybe a decade or so ago, it fished a lot like it did here. Then everybody got offshore, but it's kind of feels like covering the event that it's sneaking back to its old habits now.
No, it is. There's 2 things right now that's going on why fishing is down. And I say down, you look at the weights. I mean, it's better than 99% of the lakes in the country, but one of the things right now is the time of year. A lot of them are coming off bed. A lot of them are trying to spawn. And another thing is just the water clarity. I mean, I've never seen Guntersville as clean as it is. You know, I can see 7, 8 foot on those grass flats, and it just makes them hard to catch. But with the combination of those two things, you know, in a week or two, there's going to be a bunch of them on the ledges, and it won't make any. I mean, it'll be the same old Guntersville.
Well, it's going to be great to watch you compete on another championship Sunday. Let's hear it for your tournament leader. From your current tournament leader to a guy who's led since day number 1, the very first hour of this tournament, a classic qualifier and a Bassmaster Open winner from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. At 43 pounds and 4 ounces, he needs 9 pounds even to take the lead here today. Not a problem. 23 pounds, 9 ounces. 23-9, and with 66 pounds, 13 ounces, Caleb Kufal is once again back in the lead here at the Berkley Bassmaster Elite at Guntersville. 66 pounds and 13 ounces. Unbelievable. Gives you right now, I mean, our weigh-in's got a lot of anglers left to go, but basically gives you about a 14-pound lead over second place, rough numbers right now. You are doing everything you can to destroy this tournament and make it no fun to watch whatsoever.
It was a fun day. I mean, I had a good time out there. I don't know. I thought going into today after yesterday, I had such a rough day yesterday that all my spots were dwindling and I couldn't, keep pace with these guys. But hit one little magic stretch this afternoon and caught 3 giants. And, it's just, I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I mean, hopefully I'll still be in the lead. We're going to give it, we're going to give it all we got tomorrow and, hopefully run across a couple more big ones.
Watching it go down on the water, watching it during live, and obviously you're just getting to focus on you, but watching you compete, I mean, it doesn't look like you're doing something that different. You're literally just out fishing the field at this point, or is there something I'm not seeing, or would you even tell me if there was?
I think it's just all location. I mean, these guys are the best in the world, and, they're going to bring it tomorrow, but I think I had 2 really good areas this last week, and, my first spot is just about done, I think, but I have renewed hope for that second area today. So I haven't gotten a whole lot of pressure in there. There was another boat that came in there later today that I'm a little worried about, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can, hopefully there's some fish left in there. I think there is. It's a pretty big area, so.
That guy over there, it says it's because you're from Wisconsin. Is he correct?
I'm from Wisconsin, but historically I do great in Alabama. So
yeah. Why?
I have no idea. It's just a great state. I love Alabama.
All right, you're 5 fish away from your first Elite Series victory. Before you leave the stage, tell me, what would that mean to you?
It would mean everything. I mean, I've been fishing since I was, 5 years old, and fishing tournaments for probably the last 18 years, and just this is always what you look up to. Holding the blue trophy would be unreal. So I'm going to be nervous tomorrow.
I would love to see it happen for you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, your tournament leader from Lake Wylie, South Carolina, a 5-time classic qualifier, Todd Jones. 30 pounds, 15 ounces to start the day. He's got 3 fish and unfortunately has to follow Caleb Kufal this week. 6 pounds, 12 ounces gives him 37 pounds, 11 ounces. Inside our top 10 in 7th place currently. A good tournament, but he's ruining it for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard to come up behind that. That's pretty impressive. I can't wait to get home to see how he's catching them, actually. Might be surprised, never know. But it's been a tough week. Other than that first day, everything fell together for me. And been trying to piece it back together ever since, and it just wasn't happening. But, I've had a fun week this week, and made a good check, so some points. and can't wait to get to the next two. A little bit different kind of fishing, but everybody here has been super great on the water, and nice crowd to come out, and want to thank everybody and thank all my sponsors, and I really enjoy being here. Thank y'all.
Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for him. A former Elite Series Angler of the Year, a six-time Bassmaster winner from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. A 15-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, started today with 33 pounds, 15 ounces. 5 fish here today, only looking for 32.15. 16 pounds, 8 ounces. It can happen on Lake Guntersville. 50 pounds, 7 ounces. Having a great tournament. Moved into 3rd place, ladies and gentlemen. Only 16 pounds, 7 ounces short of the overall lead. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Biggest one of the day was weighed in by Caleb Kufal for 5 pounds, 13 ounces.
It's pretty impressive what he's catching, isn't it?
5'9", so not going to take that over. But, I mean, you weighed 16.8 today. Good day. You caught him. I was watching. It was great. The hooker, the line. It was all a lot of fun. Godzilla ain't got nothing on me. But King Kong Caleb Kufal.
Yeah, but I was behind the 8 ball coming into the day, so I just, you know, some of us are taking baby steps out there. He just happens to be taking a lot bigger step than we are. But it's impressive. It'll be fun. I just hope I caught enough to get to fish tomorrow, and we'll watch the show tomorrow afternoon.
But you've been doing this for years, and he is, I mean, this would be his first chance to win. He's backstage. This is your opportunity to talk about how much pressure he'll have on him and how he can crumble and Greg Hackney can win tomorrow, right?
No, but I promise you this, he's never had as much pressure on him as he's going to have tomorrow. Because regardless of how much weight you catch in one of these deals, look at who's behind him. It is what it is.
Tell me this, though. Tell me this. What does that change? You got one guy, like at this point, our weigh-in's not done, but at this point, I'm looking at you, you're sitting in 3rd place. You're 16.8 behind. Does that make it a very dangerous spot? Although he's got a big lead, you got 9 guys behind you with very little to lose and everything to gain. I mean, it really puts you guys in a great opportunity to make a charge.
Yeah, but, you know, honestly, you would think that he will go out there and completely put it away tomorrow. Only one time that I can remember in my career when a guy had a lead like that and he had to catch one the last day, he did not. So, I mean, it does happen, but it's not likely. He's a great fisherman. He's caught the 2 biggest bags of the tournament. I expect for him to go out there tomorrow and honestly put it away in the first couple hours.
Well, we'll see how it all works out, but we look forward to seeing it go down with Greg Hackney, the only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Toowoomba, Australia. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. 31 pounds even at the start of today, 5 fish. Needs 4 or 5 to get inside the cut. 16 pounds, 4 ounces with 47 pounds, 4 ounces. Carl Jacobson moves into 5th place currently. Looking to make the top 10 in Fish on Championship Sunday. The 7th Championship Sunday of the Bassmaster Elite Series season. And the final stop in our southern swing. Current leader for Phoenix Boats Big Bass is a 5'13". Going to weigh that one. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. So not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But Carl, I know you'd love to get back out there again tomorrow.
Yeah, no doubt. Guntersville has just treated me so well over the last 5 years. I've just had some special memories here. Today, you would have liked this. I was fishing and a local Guntersville guy in a bass boat comes past me and he's playing I Come From a Land Down Under, just cranking it. And that was a pretty special moment, gave me a little goosebumps.
I am begging, just so you know, I mean, who in America does not want him to weigh into that song? Am I right? Am I right? The problem is, in Australia, they'll all make fun of him, but you live in America. You got your green card like 10 days ago. I think the Land Down Under needs to become a reality.
If I make the classic, I think I'll have to make the Americans happy and do it. I want to say a huge thank you to all the American fans and people. You know, the outdoors, the fishing, the opportunities that America has given me is why I'm here. But the people are why I stayed. And I just want to say thank you. I tell everyone back home, Americans have been the most accommodating, kind, welcoming people that I've ever met in my life. And I hope the world gets to see that, what I see every single day. And so I want to say thank you to everyone out there that cheers for me, that shouts, that's welcomed us into our home. Keep spreading the love and keep doing what you guys are doing. I love being here and I appreciate it.
Can't wait to hear that song when you roll into an arena one day. Our next angler fishing his first season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Georgia, Mark Frazier. 30 pounds and 13 ounces at the start of today. He's got 5 fish, currently in 20th place. Needs 6'6" to get inside the cut. 14 pounds, 11 ounces inside the cut in 7th place currently with 45 pounds and 8 ounces for the Elite Series rookie from Georgia. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Frazier, 45 pounds, 8 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 513, so somebody can beat Caleb Kufal at something. 414, unfortunately, Caleb Kufal still rules everything this week. He is dominating this tournament. But, man, you had a great finish here this week. You got to be happy with the way it worked out.
Yeah, I'm tickled with it. I got to give a big shout-out later in the day. My batteries died, and both Jake Whitaker and David Mullins took the time out of their day fishing to help me get back in. So it means a lot, and I'll owe them a steak dinner one day. So, but, no, this is a good tournament. I'm happy with the finish. I'm probably not going to make it, but I'd like to thank my wife for coming out. Always means a lot. I got to go figure out how to get my boat, so thank y'all.
All right, well, good luck with that, and always great to have you here. The first Canadian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Unofficially moved into second place in our Angler of the Year race as of this morning at 38.11, 13 pounds and 9 ounces. He moves into second place in the tournament with 52 pounds, 4 ounces. 52 pounds, 4 ounces. And he's 14 pounds, 10 ounces behind our tournament leader. So obviously with the absolute decimation that, I mean, running away with it, Caleb Kufal, what he's doing in this tournament, unbelievable. You are having a great tournament, but a little over 14 pounds behind him, sitting in second place. Does that change the way you fish tomorrow?
A little bit. I definitely get to be a little more relaxed and just go have fun. He pretty well took the fun out of it, I think. He's just got to catch 2 bass. So good for him. He's done a great job. But I had fun today. I just didn't get the big bites, and I had 2 of them, just didn't get them in the boat. But that's fishing. And to be honest, I didn't have a great practice out here in Guntersville. So to be standing up here and going into Championship Sunday just in the top 10, I'm very pleased with it. So I can't complain.
Well, talking about taking the fun out of it, your roommate has led Angler of the Year a majority of the year, Seth Fighter, obviously. You are now in second in that race. Our final event of the year just happens to be the location that you won your Elite Series event, and Champlain's usually pretty good for you. You may take the fun out of your roommate situation if you take that title away from Seth Fighter. Does that upset you?
No, he's got his own destiny in his hands. He's been on fire this year. He hasn't stumbled once. So I just wanted a chance going up north for the last 2 tournaments. And to be honest, even if I top 20 it, the way he's catching them, I don't know if I can catch them. So it's really up to him. But I tell you what, I'm going to have some fun up north on Lake Champlain and St. Lawrence, get some smallmouth and a little nicer weather too.
It'll be a lot of fun to watch go down, but it's going to be fun to watch you on Championship Sunday. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derrick Hudnall. Derrick Hudnall had 30 pounds and 6 ounces. Needs 7 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut. Currently, he's got 5 all alive. looking for 7 pounds, 5 ounces. 13 pounds, 15 ounces inside the cut currently, but he is our bubble boy in 10th place right now with 44 pounds and 5 ounces. Let's hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Derrick Hudnall. So, Derrick,
Yes,
inside the top 10 for now, and no matter what way this shakes out, I mean, a great finish here this week. And you look at Guntersville, the way it fished this time around, not stereotypical, and you had a great finish.
You know, it was strange. You know, I have no complaints. I fished clean for 3 days. You know, I caught every one of my fish this week, or just about every one of them, on a little weightless wacky worm missile baits 48. You guys have probably seen me throw that a lot in the last couple of years. 7-1 St. Croix Legend Extreme. You know what? It was a horrible practice. You know, I literally caught almost every pound of fish that I weighed off of one spot, a shallow spot. I found one of those special spots that the fish were just coming and stopping to it. I'd run and go. I mean, I literally scouted for 3 days, for most of the days during the tournament, trying to find something else. I'd get tired of not catching fish. I'd run back over there and I'd catch another one. Then I'd go look for something else, run back over there and I'd catch another one. But you know what? To get out of here with some good points, like I said, I fished clean for 3 days. You know, I really can't complain about that. But this place has been fickle this week. You know, these fish are in transition. They're constantly moving. They're just here one day, gone the next, and it's really hard to get a pattern on anything. But you know what? I called the spot today a $10,000 spot because that's what it got me. So I'm happy. I'm ready to move on to the next one. See you guys at the Classic, and I'm ready for New York.
It was great to have you here. Next up, a 4-time FLW Cup qualifier, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, our reigning Rookie of the Year, the Sleepy Assassin, Austin Felix. Had 30 pounds and 9 ounces. Looking for 13-12 to get inside the cut. 5 all alive. Going to go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. 16 pounds, 6 ounces inside the cut in 7th place currently with 46 pounds and 15 ounces. $46 pounds, 15 ounces, and sitting in 7th place currently. Caleb Kufal still leading. Phoenix Boats Big Bass for the day. Needs to be better than 5.13 to take that. 5 pounds, 7 ounces, and yet another angler defeated by Caleb Kufal here, and it's only day number 3 of this tournament. Do you kind of get, I mean, it's nice to see people win, and he's never won before, but the way he's decimating it, is it kind of like enough?
No, good for him. Pour it on tomorrow, I say. I don't think I'm going to make it, obviously. I'm going to fall a little short. I felt this lake is fishing really weird. It's kind of been stingy for a lot of people, and catching 15 pounds a day I couldn't be happier with. Glad to get back on the road, back home. We spent 2 months on the road having these one on, one off, so I'm looking forward to getting back to the family for a little while. I got to say a big thank you to Brett Pruitt and Sierra. They've been fortunate enough to let me crash at their guest room between every one of these events. Being there in Louisiana, it's a lot closer than driving home. So thanks to them. Yeah, glad I got the points. Excited for the Classic here in a couple of weeks. Going to go home, relax, get ready, and see you guys in a couple of weeks. Hope you're there.
Can't wait to see you at the Classic. Speaking of big events, he won the last Elite Series event we had. From Springville, Alabama, the Elite Series champion, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. $34 pounds and 13 ounces. 5 fish here today, looking for 10, 11 to get inside the cut. 20 pounds, 8 ounces. 20 pounds, 8 ounces, and with 55 pounds, 5 ounces, Wes Logan moves into 2nd place, and he's trying to go back-to-back on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Way that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass needs to be better than 5.13. Survey says. $4.14. Not going to take that over. And I call you the little ball of hate, but I bet you would love to win 2 Elite Series events in a row?
The only way I can win tomorrow is if I go catch 4 10-pounders and a 12.
Okay,
Because
question.
he's going to catch them because, I mean, it's his time. I mean, and I'm happy for him. I want him to win, but it ain't like I'm not going to go out there and try and beat him. I can tell you that.
Okay, it's easy to stand here right now and say I want him to win, but let's say the first 3 fish are 10-pounders.
We might have a shot then. I mean, it'll get real then, but I mean, truthfully, I mean, when it's your time to win, just like last event, I mean, it just happened that way. And I mean, he's on a roll. He's got something figured out. But I mean, I figured a little something out today what I like to do, and I'm just going to go do it. And whatever bites, I'm going to try and put it in the boat. And I saw a lot of fish this afternoon that wasn't there this morning or yesterday. So, I mean, they may be flooding offshore, but they ain't a lot of them leaving the bank either. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Can't wait to see it go down. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time Bassmaster winner, a 5-time Classic qualifier from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldain. Had 30 pounds and 8 ounces at the start of the day, looking for 15 pounds even to get inside our top 10. 5 all alive, looking for 15 even. 19 pounds, 4 ounces, 19.4, and with 49 pounds, 12 ounces, the Zaldangerous one inside our top 10 in 6th place currently. Chris, I think I figured it out. Now, outside of just having fancy sunglasses, you are a drama queen. You like to make it more dramatic, lay off on the first day and then just slowly climb back and get in our top 10. Unbelievable, a giant charge. What changed for you?
It's my wife's birthday today. That's what changed, and I went out and caught her a happy birthday 6-pounder there, so happy birthday trait. And, we had a live camera in the boat the first day. There was a lot of boats out there, and I never really got comfortable in any of the schools or the offshore spots I found, mainly because the first fish I'd catch would be a small spotted bass or a 2-pounder, and it kind of discouraged me. But as the day goes on, as this month progresses, more and more groups of fish are moving out to that offshore stuff, how I like fishing here. And yesterday they showed up big time, and today I moved around a bunch and had 1 big bite. So looks like we might be fishing tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Thank you all for coming out. It's hot out here. Finally, it's summertime. Appreciate it.
Great to have you here, and look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie, former angler for Bethel University from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen made a top 10 at the Sabine River, had 31 pounds, 13 ounces as of this morning. Looking for 14.2 to get inside the cut. A 5-fish limit here today on semifinal Saturday. Looking for 14.2, 14 pounds, 14 ounces inside the top 10, rounding out our top 10. In 10th place currently with 46 pounds, 11 ounces for the Elite Series, a rookie. KJ, a great job, no matter what way this works out. I mean, in 10th place, so you're not very comfortable until this thing's done, but no matter what way it works out, another great finish for you here.
Yeah, man, no doubt. I'm just glad to be here, make it here to day 3 and, have a shot at making day 4. I mean, I'm going to be sweating bullets, but I don't think it's going to hold, but we'll, you never know what'll happen, but, I'm just glad to be down here, see this awesome crowd. Y'all are awesome, and, I'm just glad to be up here on the stage right now fishing, and, I'm sitting right there at Rookie of the Year points, so going out, I needed a good finish here, so it was good to make that, in that top 20. So hopefully I can, hold on to that maybe a little bit longer and make that Rookie of the Year championship.
Love to see it happen
Appreciate
for you.
it.
Great season, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. He's a former Bass Nation National Champion, the 2017 Elite Series Angler of the Year, a 6-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Paulinek. Had 34 pounds and 13 ounces to start the day. He's looking for 11 pounds, 14 ounces to get inside our top 10. 10 pounds, 15 ounces with 45 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 12th place, just outside our top 10. And, man, you won last week. top 15 here this week. Things are going pretty good for you, sitting in the top 3 for Angler of the Year. Life is good.
Man, I mean, life is good. I can't complain. I didn't catch them today. I changed it up this morning. I watched probably 18 to 20 pounds blow up for an hour. I don't know if you guys got to see it on live, but it was crazy, and I could not get them to bite. And then I think I just spent too much time shallow. By the time I went deep, it seemed like everything was covered up. It's the weekend on the Tennessee River. And I learned a lot this week. I haven't spent a lot of time fishing deep on the TVA. And so for me, it was good to learn this week. I caught a lot of my fish throwing a Stormarashi Glide and a DT14. Those are pretty much the big keys for me this week. I'm going to stick around, do some learning, and see how this thing shakes out. It's going to be a good one.
Talk to me. I've seen you've gone into events with big leads.
Yeah.
So it's a different feel. I mean, I think you went into when you were trying to win your first ever Elite Series event. There is an unusual amount of pressure when you're supposed to do it.
The biggest thing is that you just cannot lay off the gas and not be stubborn. I think like when I won my first one, I had a 14-pound lead going into the last day, and I think the next biggest bag of the tournament was probably 15 and a half pounds. So I nearly had it won. I had to go catch a 12-incher, but I didn't perform that last day. And that's why I always say some of the events I finished second or third in, I felt better about my performance than I did even when I won that event. And so the best thing you can do is if you have a giant lead, you just keep the foot on the gas. Best way to win is catch the most weight you can every single day.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to plan to do, and that's what you always do. Let's hear it for the prodigy. He's a 4-time Canadian Open champion from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. 31 pounds even as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 15-11 to get inside the cut. $17 pounds even inside the cut in 8th place with 48 pounds even. And both Johnston brothers may be in our top 10 here on Championship Sunday at the 7th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. Corey inside the top 10 right now, and man, everybody will be pointing at you guys in the next few events, but Guntersville worked out pretty good for you guys this time around.
Yeah, you know what, it did. It was tough. I mean, it wasn't easy by any stretch. I caught my 3 biggest fish in the last hour. At 12 o'clock, I might have had 10 pounds in the live well. So, it is what it is. Just went fishing for that last hour and ran across a few good ones. So hopefully I can fish tomorrow, but if not, I'm looking forward to getting up north.
Forward to seeing how it works out for you. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, hopefully. Let's bring out our reigning Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. Pat Schlopper had 30 pounds and 8 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish here today. $9 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 40 pounds even. He moves into 17th place, and another good payday here in the Bassmaster Elite Series. If you're going to go home, we might as well make it to day 3 when we pay you to leave.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. If you're going to have a day like that, better today than one of the first 2, which normally that's what's been happening is I've been having a bad first day. So, I don't know. I struggled today. Happy to have, what I brought in. Just didn't get near the bites. No quality bites. So, but it's good to be here. It was fun. I like this lake.
Always great to have you here. I'm looking forward to seeing you up in our northern swing. He weighed in the 3rd biggest bag in Bassmaster history just 2 events ago, making him a 2-time Elite Series champion from Longview, Texas, the Marshall Lee Livesey. Had 31 pounds, 15 ounces, 5 to add to that here today, looking for 15 even, 12 pounds, 4 ounces. A top 20 finish, so a great finish here this week, but unfortunately not going to make it to Sunday, Lee.
No, I had a really tough day, and I kind of scratched everything I'd been doing because I was fishing with Chris a bunch, and he was in second, so I kind of gave him a little leeway on that. We ended up fishing the same spot up the river that I went to, though. But I didn't catch anything. I put that scum frog in my hand and a 6-inch C15 and just didn't catch. I mean, I scratched around with a drop shot with a net bait T-Mac to catch what I caught, and I'm glad I did. It's a lot of points and a little bit of money on the way home, so I can't complain at all.
Great finish, no matter what way you look at it, and 2 great events ahead of you. I mean, the entire season Angler of the Year points working out good for you.
Yeah, we're sitting good. We're sitting where we're not in contention for AOI, but we're in contention to be able to take a couple of shots to make another run out of Blue Trophy. That's what I want. I want another trophy. So that's what I'm going to do the rest of the year, see if I can find something special. But a couple big shout-outs to a couple new companies I joined up with, 6 Cents Fishing and Bass Mafia. Great baits at 6 Cents, premium baits, quality components, and Bass Mafia is the best storage for, tackle, boxes, and bags that you can buy. One thing, there was a woman yesterday, a young woman, that met me on the dock with a Michelob Ultra. I don't think she's here. I figured she would have yelled. She took a picture on the boat with me with the Michelob Ultra. I couldn't drink it because I hadn't weighed in yet, but if you're here, I'll come drink a beer with you right now.
Even if you're not, if you've got beer, it's Michelob Ultra. He'll drink
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring out a 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Mark Menendez had 35 pounds and 5 ounces at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 11.10 to get inside our cut. 10 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 12th place with 46 pounds and 3 ounces. Digging deep in that Abu Garcia weigh-in bag. Let me hear it for Skeeter Yamaha Pro, Mark Menendez.
Dave, I wanted to show those 2 little bitty fish there because I had about 30 minutes to go this afternoon, and I had 5 that probably wouldn't have weighed 8 pounds. So I see one on a bed, and I pitch over there, and he looks at it, and I go, well, how about that? I catch him, and I go move to another one, and those 2 fish right there gained me at least 2 pounds, David, and with as tight as these standings are, that'll be 10 or 15 points. So sometimes you have to fish defensive, and it's always great to be here at Guntersville, the pearl of the Tennessee River. I'm from down at the other end of the Tennessee River, and we're still working hard. I give you my word, we're working hard to fight these Asian carp from moving on up the river. As soon as we get a few more COVID restrictions down, I'm headed back to Washington, D.C. to talk to these lawmakers to let them know how vital the Tennessee River is to the Mid-South's economy. It's very important for all of us, and I give you my word that I will be doing that again.
Well, thank you for everything you do both on and off the water.
Well, thank you, Dave. It's great to be here. See my beautiful fiance sitting over there. Without her help this week, this was a slump buster tournament for me. I had 2 really bad finishes, and if you're not going to catch them good on the 2 days of the first 2 days of the tournament, it's okay if you don't catch them on the 3rd day, because that's what got me here. So thank you all. Great to see you all here at Guntersville. We'll be back.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Luke Palmer had 37 pounds and 3 ounces at the start of today. Needs 9.12 to get inside the cut here today. 5 fish all alive, 12 pounds, 2 ounces inside the cut in 7th place with 49 pounds and 5 ounces. 49 pounds, 5 ounces inside the top 10 in 7th place right now. And tomorrow going to be a unique opportunity really for our top 10 just because it's so rare in pro fishing that you just have very little pressure on you. And in tomorrow's situation, you guys behind Caleb Kufal have got everything to gain and very little to lose. So it should be a fun day.
It should, if I get to go. I don't know. There's some guys back there that's probably going to bump me out. But it's been a pretty good week. I started out bad this morning, lost a couple of fish, but, we all do it. But blessed week, though. I mean, I get a top 20 for sure, hopefully out of the deal, and got some good points and move on and got to get to the Classic. That's my next thing. But we got a Classic coming up here in a couple of weeks that I'm pretty hyped up about because it's close to home finally. But if I don't make it, Horizon Track and Marine's putting on a tournament back at Dardanelle Memorial Day weekend. So if you're around, come fish it. It's a pretty good time. I'll be there. Maybe Fred Urbanus. He might be there too, maybe. But it's a good week. I'm happy with the points that I've got out of it. And girlfriend flew back in and surprised me out of nowhere, so that was kind of good. And I got just didn't do it really good like I wanted to today. I wanted to catch me that 20-pound bag, and it just didn't happen. But we're on to the next one. We'll try it out. Hopefully we get to do it tomorrow, though.
Keep our fingers crossed for you and find out in just a few minutes. He's never been out of the top 10 in Angler of the Year. His second season here in the Elite Series. From Alabama, Kyle Welcher. 33 pounds and 12 ounces for Kyle Welcher. Going into today, needs 13.8 to get inside the cut 5 all alive. 12 pounds, 12 ounces. Moves him into 13th place. Gives him 46 pounds and 8 ounces. And sitting in 13th place and steadies his spot inside the top 10 in our Angler of the Year race. And as I said, never been out of that. So having another great season, 2 events ahead of you. Settling into things nicely here in the Elite Series, Kyle.
Yeah, the problem is the next 2 events are going to be the trouble ones for me because we got to catch some brownfish at some point. As long as we stay in Alabama, I think I'll be okay. But heading up there fishing for smallmouth, that's going to get a little tough. But yeah, this is where I've always wanted to be. We're on the Elite, so I'm really happy that it's going pretty well for me. I don't know. It's not something that I can really explain. I seem to just get bites whenever I need bites. Like today, I had 4 keepers almost all day. Then I pulled to a pocket I'd already fished 4 times, and all of a sudden there's new fish sitting there, and I catch me a limit. So I'm really happy to be here, though. And like you said, I'm glad I'm settling in.
Awesome to watch, and we look forward to seeing your season complete. Speaking of hot starts, he won the first Elite Series event he fished. Our first event of the season earlier this year from North Carolina, Brian New. 33 pounds even at the start of today. 5 fish here today. Needs 14 pounds, 4 ounces to get out there tomorrow. 14.4 to get inside the cut. 13 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 13th place with 46 pounds, 8 ounces. Brian New moves into 13th place. Not going to be fishing tomorrow, but another big payday and another big finish for our current leader in Rookie of the Year points.
Hey, this right here, that cost me going fishing tomorrow.
That did cost you going fishing tomorrow. 46 pounds, 8 ounces, sitting in 13th place, and unfortunately not fish tomorrow. But, man, another great finish for you. Got your lead back in Rookie of the Year. Got to be happy with that.
Definitely a great tournament, man. After the practice I had, I had like 2 little schools that I found in practice, and they were not very big. They were little. They went away real quick. The first day of the tournament, I looked out at my 360. I said, look at those 2 fish right there. And then I turned my live scope over there. I said, look at those 15 more. And about 74 casts later, I finally caught one. And there was just, I don't know why they were there, but they was just a small patch of eelgrass next to some hydrilla. And that's where I caught most of my fish. I run around all day. And I think 11 o'clock, I had 4. And I pulled up on my place. I called them again. And nothing. I left. Come back with an hour and 2 minutes to go. My cameraman Dan the man, said he was good luck. And I said, Dan, I'm waiting on that good luck. He said, I'm saving it for the last hour. And with an hour and 2 minutes to go, it got nasty. It got real nasty. I went to cull. I seen that fish was dead, so that cost me 12 ounces. I don't know if that's going to cost me the cut or not, but it cost me some money or some points for sure. Great tournament. I caught my fish on a Zoom old monster worm. Caught some on a Berkley digger crankbait. That's pretty much it. Junk fishing after that. I caught a few fish doing that. And it was really just sitting there and trying to make a fish bite that's swimming away, and another one's coming. But me and my old lady, and we're going to dinner.
Well, have a good time. Well, enjoy dinner, you and your old lady. What's his pet name? A former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. $29 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day. I swear to you, I'm not laughing at you. 13 gives him 42 pounds and 15 ounces. And I'm sure you have your own dinner plans. $42.15 sitting in 22nd place, and day 3 finishes are always a good thing.
Yeah, man, it was a great tournament. I didn't light up the leaderboard or nothing, but was able to catch some fish. I caught them on a square bill the first 2 days, and then had that old great eelgrass blow into my area, but I had to pull out a big bite baits, trick stick, and just went to flipping it around and was able to catch that today. So very thankful. But just a good blessed week this week. I can't thank all my sponsors enough for helping me get here and to do this. But great week, and next up's the Classic. So go get prepared for that and see what we can do.
The Stone Cold song is going to happen at the Classic, right? If people fire beers at you, I shouldn't have. No, don't throw beers at them at the Classic. But if someone were to, would you catch it?
I'd catch it. I don't know that I'd drink it, but I'd catch it.
I got a guy who can drink it. If you catch it, I know who can drink it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him, and let's bring out our next angler from Auburn, Alabama, a 3-time Elite Series champion, Steve Kennedy. 31 pounds, 5 ounces. 3 fish to add to that here today. 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Gives you 36 pounds and 4 ounces and probably leaves you not really wanting to talk to me at all.
No, I'd rather not. But let's do this. Come on now.
I got nothing.
Come on. Anyway, we're at Guntersville. I caught some big ones the first day.
That was a good day.
It was a good day. I found a brim bed that was absolutely loaded, had a big wolf pack of those 4-pounders on it, and I caught them pretty quick. And War Eagle, I like to hear that. That makes me smile.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I ended up bringing in a short fish somehow today, and it was a struggle. It's been a struggle for 2 days. So,
well, not far from home though.
No.
Spend
It'll be a short
time
drive home. It'll be a short drive home. That's a good thing. But yeah, we got Ray Roberts coming up. We're going to the Classic. I actually went pre-fishing back in the fall. I caught my personal best, a 10-10 out there. So anyway, there's going to be some big fish caught. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to seeing you there. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 30 pounds and an ounce to start the day. Needs 17.3 to get inside the cut here today. 5 all alive, 19 pounds, 13 ounces. And with 49 pounds, 14 ounces, he moves into 6th place with 49.14. And the COBB looks to be going to work on Championship Sunday. I'm not sure who, but backstage is somebody kicking stones and probably not very happy with you because you just punted them out of the top 10. But that is your job, so congratulations.
Yeah, I hope it should be enough to get in, I guess. And it was a good. I actually haven't really been catching any early. I've kind of like I might as well just go eat breakfast, hang out at the ramp, something. And I got out there and I caught like a 4.5 and another 4.5 in like 20 or 30 minutes. Like, man, this is gonna be a good day. And it kind of was just one of those days that everything went right. I hope it works again tomorrow. I don't know. It's been rough for me early, but hopefully it'll work again.
Looking forward to seeing how it all plays out for you. You're going to get a shot. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From one Elite Series champion to another, from Chickamauga, Georgia, Buddy Gross. Had 29 pounds, 12 ounces at the start of today. 3 fish to add to that here today. 8 pounds, 5 ounces gives him 38 pounds and an ounce, puts him in 25th place. And another good payday here on the Bassmaster Elite Series for Elite Series champion Buddy Gross. Buddy, so a tough one out there today for you, but man, if it's going to be tough, it might as well be on payday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, the Lord blessed me just to be here for this one. I mean, it's been a kind of a tough road for me. This eelgrass has changed the lake. It's healthy. It's cleaner than I've ever seen it. Lake's in great shape. I missed them, and I caught them good off a shad spawn for 2 days, and my shad spawn, of course, we had the 20-minute delay being in the second flight, so I missed the shad spawn this morning, and it cost me dearly. So, we just kind of swung for the fences. Just want to say hey to my friends and family, everybody that's watched and texted. It's been a great tournament. Got a friend, Randy and Greg. They've been dropping me off, cooking me breakfast, lunch, and dinner all week. It's been great. But lake's good. It's going to get better, and it's coming soon.
Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. An Elite Series rookie from the great state of Alabama, Josh Streisner. Had 27 pounds, 8 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 27.8, 5 to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 23rd place with 43 pounds even. So another great event for you, Josh. Got to be happy with that one.
I'm happy with it. You know, I had a really tough practice, so making it here on Saturday, I felt really lucky. But you know, I just run around. Really what saved me was a reaction innovation swamp donkey frog, and I found 2 little patches of grass. I think I caught 12 of the 15 fish I weighed in on one little patch. And today I just went running around. Wasted about 4 hours on a tank of gas trying to find some deep fish, and I just couldn't find them. But I had a great time. Thanks, everybody, for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. We look forward to seeing the next one. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Del Rio, Texas, Ray Hanselman Jr. Skeeter Yamaha Pro had 28 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 3 fish to add to that here today. Get him some Angler of the Year points. Every point matters. 28, 8 at the start of today, 3 to add to that. 9 pounds, 13 ounces gives him 38 pounds, 5 ounces. And the Del Rio Pro moves into 26th place currently. So a decent tournament when so many, you know, for a lot of people that, you know, really tried to force things here, they're already gone home this week. So you obviously adapted and did well.
Yeah, I had a afternoon deal going. You know, after those bass would pull off from the shad spawn, I had a couple of shell beds and I was cranking, and actually kind of made a bad decision this morning. I decided to start on it to see maybe there was some there. I caught a few shorts and I left and I went try to catch the tail end of the shad spawn, but it was over with. But I ran back and caught those 2 big fish, and it was just kind of played out. But caught all my fish cranking a Strike King Series 5 on a power tackle 550 cranking rod. Want to shout out to Ken Parker, Bernie Marine. You know, he sells the Skeeter boats with those hard charging Yamaha show motors on them. And I also want to give another shout out to the United States Border Patrol down on the Texas border. They've got their hands full down there, and it's a real problem. I live down there on the border, so just keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And we'll see y'all down the road.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you down the road. A 3-time Angler of the Year, the 2002 Bassmaster Classic champion from Oregon, Jay Ellis. Had 27 pounds, 14 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 5 all alive. Going to go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. 9 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 37 pounds and 5 ounces. And another great finish for you here on the Elite Series. Day 3 is always, I mean, it's not quite day 4, but day 3 is a lot better than day 2.
Oh, well, thank you, Dave. Yeah, it's always a blessing to fish on day 3, and the Lord really blessed me this week with a good first 2 days. And I was fishing a Senko on brim beds all week, and I just couldn't get any big ones today. But it was, you know, it's a good pattern. There's a lot of fish still shallow in the lake right now, and it's a lot of fun out there on Guntersville. So, you know, besides fishing these tournaments, though, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation. I'd like to talk about that just for a minute, because we put on fishing events for kids with special needs. And everybody deserves an opportunity to go fishing, but not everybody has that opportunity. So at Cast for Kids events, we rely on volunteers just like you to coordinate and show up and take the kids fishing. And it's such a blessing. It's a win-win for everybody. The kids love it. Their parents love it. All the volunteers that come out to take the kids, they absolutely love it. And we have, you know, a lot of events in Alabama and all over the country. So if you're listening and you're interested in starting a Cast for Kids event for some special kids in your town, get a hold of us at castforkids.org. Thanks.
Very cool. Castforkids.org. Check it out. Let's bring out the 2019 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. had 28 pounds and an ounce to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 5 ounces, puts him in 23rd place with 43 pounds and 6 ounces. Scott, congrats on another great finish here in the Elite Series, but you have a lot of great finishes, but you did have something very unique. You rushed off the stage yesterday. I got to ask you to make it to your daughter's graduation. Did you make it in time, and how'd things go?
I did. It was great, and there she is today, but everybody congratulate her, but she's ready to go to Tuscaloosa.
Stand up. Let's congratulate her, ladies and gentlemen. Why be a pro angler if you cannot embarrass your daughter? Stand up or we will stop this entire weigh-in.
Roll Tide. But yeah, she's getting ready to go to start college now, but it's been good. I love seeing a crowd. I got about 50 pints of Red Diamond Ice sweet tea out in the truck. We'll get some of it out. Anybody wants some, but you know, it's been good. I haven't caught a 4-pounder all week, but you know, I was planning on coming out here and fishing deep, and you know, they're just a little bit behind, and I sort of grinded all week. I threw a net bait, big bopper worm on a 5/16 Titan tungsten weight in the eelgrass and caught almost every fish that I weighed in. So it's been a good week. You know, I mean, there's a couple guys. I know we talk about it all the time. We all take care of our resources. We take care of the bass as good as we possibly can. There's a couple guys that missed the cut because of a deceased fish this week. I got Fish Life Fish Care as a sponsor, man. They have a first aid for deep hooked and tongue hooked fish. And you can ask my marshal. I had one that he was glossy-eyed, blood everywhere. And if I would have just caught him and threw him back, he would have died. But I put some in him on his gills and everything, put him in a live well. In 30 minutes, he was as good as the rest of them. And it's a real testament. Appreciate y'all. Thanks to all my sponsors. You couldn't do it without them. We'll see y'all at the next one.
Let's hear it for him. Works great for a mean hangover, too, I hear. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out a former Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Benton. 30 pounds, 5 ounces to start the day, looking for 17-11 to get inside the cut. 5 fish here today, 14 pounds, 3 ounces, puts him in 21st place. And, man, had a good week here this week. 44 pounds, 8 ounces, and had a good week here this week. And, I mean, I wasn't on the water, but looking at the gallery, I mean, maybe it hurt you. Was it sharing fish, splitting fish this week that kind of hurt you?
Maybe a little bit. You know, I just grounded out shallow. Had a pretty good starting hole. I shared with Mullins the first day. Actually, he had it, and he weighed me in, and we just put a smackdown on him with Gleason and Lineburger right there next to us. It was pretty fun. But after that, I just grounded out shallow, throwing a bunch of different baits at fish on brim beds. And, you know, I kept keeping the deep bite honest. I'd go out for a little bit and try to make that work, and it just never would work. I'd go back to the bank and get bit. Today I caught that 14 pounds pretty early, and the rest of the day I looked for a deep school trying to make a comeback, and it just never happened. But I'll take it. It was a good event with a tough practice that I had, and we'll take the points and the check, and we'll go on to the Classic. I'm excited about that one.
Oh, my. Can't wait to see you there. He's a 7-time FLW Tour winner, a former Forest Wood Cup champion from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Made a giant charge yesterday, has 30 pounds, 4 ounces to keep that charge and get himself in the top 10. He's looking for 17 pounds, 12 ounces. 17 pounds, 8 ounces. 17.8 and just 4 ounces short of the top 10 cut for Scott Martin this time around. With 47 pounds, 12 ounces, Scott Martin moves into 11th place currently. Scott, I know you're probably upset to be not in the top 10, but a great finish. And, man, it's not what happened yesterday or today. You really did your job. It was day one that's going to be the Achilles heel for you this time around.
Yeah, I mean, you go out here in Guntersville and catch 10 pounds. I mean, I was in I kidded, I joked, beat 18 people. I was almost in last place. So, you know, it hurt me a lot. But, you know, the last 2 days have been fun. You know, my main goal is to try to make the Bassmasters Classic, try to pull off something special. So this was very important for points. And, but, you know, this lake was fishing, it was fishing different, you know, and I think everybody was catching them so many different ways. There wasn't really a dominant pattern, really. I mean, you could kind of catch a few out deep, a few up shallow, but I had a good week. I want a huge shout out to my sponsors. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do this. You know, this is my first year running Skeeter Yamaha. It's been awesome running up and down this river. The waves today with all those big boats. Everybody kept telling me the Skeeter has a soft ride, and it really does. It is a fantastic boat. And I want to thank you, everyone for all the support. And we're going to hang out afterwards. We've got some SMC hats. I'm probably going to go over by the Yamaha booth, hang out. So I'd love to meet everybody, and we'll have a little party. Wish I'd have made the cut. We'd have had even a bigger party, but off to the next one. Thanks, guys.
Let's hear it for him. Speaking of the cut, he was the last boat in the cut here today, our bubble boy, a two-time Classic qualifier from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. Came into this day with 27 pounds, 5 ounces, 4 fish here today. His goal was to make the cut so he could get a concrete driveway. He has done that, ladies and gentlemen. 12 pounds, 12 ounces, gives him 40 pounds and an ounce, and puts him in 28th place currently. Earns him a few Angler of the Year points, a few extra Angler of the Year points. Actually finished in a two-way tie with Caleb Summerall for our cut, but had the tiebreaker and got himself here. And more importantly than the tiebreaker or any of that, you got yourself your driveway that I have heard you talking about.
Yeah, it took us a couple events, but I'm just like every one of y'all. I ain't got $6,000-7,000 to go sling around. But we got it now. I thought I was going to have to wait till the Classic, get that check, you know, even if I finish last. But so this next week I'm going to go on a little hiatus. Hopefully my fishing partner, Wendell, hopefully I can talk him into forming it up and getting her going. But, man, I just got to thank my sponsors, Ugly Stick, 44 Tackle, man. I appreciate everybody supporting me. So, you know, I'm over ratchet, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what they're thinking, really. But they see something in me that I don't. So, if y'all get opportunity, come out to the Classic here in 2 weeks, and, yeah, we're going to put on a show.
I can't wait to see you there, and I can't wait to see the show. Speaking of the show, a 12-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. Had 27 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 20 pounds, 10 ounces to get inside the cut. 18 pounds, 8 ounces outside the cut, but rockets into the top 20 in 19th place with 45 pounds, 14 ounces. Get loud for the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. $45.14 and a great bag today, a little short of the top 10, but man, you got to be happy with the way things worked out.
Absolutely, man. I was talking earlier with the live, and I really like Guntersville. I mentioned that on live, but it was a lot of fun just going out there and being able to throw a big deep diving crankbait the majority of the day, and I think all those fish plus others came on a Spro, Little John, DD. I've done well here before and at Kentucky Lake. Anytime I'm on the Tennessee River in the summertime, I've got that crankbait in my hand. I got a Cashin deep crankbait rod and 12-pound Sunline sniper, and go to town. I love it.
Worked out pretty good for you.
Yeah, I mean, I squeaked into the cut, and then to be able to jump way up in the standings, that's huge as far as AOI and all that. I need as much buffer as I can going up north, so I can make sure that I stay in the cut.
I look forward to seeing you up north. It's always
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to my dad and Judy for being here. I love you guys. We'll go have some good dinner somewhere because there's a bunch of good restaurants because I've been to Guntersville like 12 times or something, and I really enjoy the area. So thank you, everybody.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A Bassmaster two-time Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster Open winner from Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Every day is doomsday for David Mullins. 28 pounds and 8 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 8 ounces puts him in 26th place with 44 pounds even. And another great payday for David Mullins here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Great week this week, Mullins. I mean, by the looks of the gallery, I mean, 4 or 5 people were fishing the same area as you. So, I mean, to be here, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it got real crowded the first day, and to be honest with you, I didn't even go back in there. I caught like 30 fish in there the first day, and I never went back because I don't like to fish around a lot of people. So, but no, I caught the heck out of them the first day, and each day I had to change. I caught them shallow the first day, mixed the second day, and today I caught them all deep, and you know, really didn't lose many fish today. I just didn't get any big bites, but you know, thankful to be here. Thankful for you guys coming out. Thankful for Tim up at Scottsboro Tackle. He gave me all the baits this week, and if you ain't been to his store up here, go check him out.
Check it out for sure, and always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing the next one. He is a 2-time Century Club member, a 2-time Opens winner, and an Elite Series champion from South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Woo! 28 pounds even to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 42 pounds, 8 ounces. But more importantly, I think we have dialed in the woo with the crowd. And if you are watching this and you're going to be at the Bassmaster Classic, we want a deafening woo in return when he does it, because he's going to be part of the show in just 2 weeks' time. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to the Classic. This was a good warm-up. I tell you the truth, I'm happy to make the cut here at Guntersville. I missed it the last 3 times. I do love this place, and I'm telling you, tomorrow, you guys are going to want to watch. They are showing up in places that they need to be. It's going to be a good tournament. I didn't make the cut, but I'm happy I fished today. Caught a bunch of fish, caught them shallow, caught them deep. I'm looking forward to the Classic. We'll see how that one goes.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Shane LaHue. 30 pounds and an ounce, 5 fish to add to that. $30 pounds and an ounce, 5 fish to add to that here today. 16 pounds, 3 ounces, puts him in 17th place with 46 pounds, 4 ounces. So another good finish for Shane LaHue. The only guy that might have worked harder this week is the person that edited a clean version of this weigh-in song. Shane, tell me about your week. I mean, a great tournament.
Yeah, I had a good time on Guntersville. Usually this place kicks me in the rear end, so I usually have one good day here, and then for some reason I suck the other day. So I'm happy with what went on today. I caught that big one early, and I was like, well, maybe it's going to happen today, but then I could never get on anything else. So I caught most of my fish this week on the new Berkley Stunner jerkbait. It's a Hank Cherry design, so it's a bad to the bone jerkbait. I caught them just jerkbaiting grass lines and stuff like that, but I had a blast on Guntersville. I'm happy to make the cut. It's probably one of the first times I've ever done that here, so happy to get away with that and then head on to the Classic.
Looking forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a lot of fun in just a few weeks' time. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 28 pounds, 2 ounces at the start of today. Just 10 anglers left to weigh in here today. 28 pounds, 2 ounces, and Jay Willie, 5 fish out of that, 15-6. So does his job today, earns a few more points, moves into 28th place with 43 pounds and 8 ounces for the 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Jay Willie, so a good tournament here for you this time around, for sure.
Yeah, I left it all out there today, Dave. I fished a clean tournament. It feels good to make the cut, but I love coming to Guntersville, but I'm looking forward to a couple of weeks to going to the Bassmaster Classic in Fort Worth. That's going to be a pretty big event and a chance at $300,000, man. That's pretty exciting.
Nothing gets better than the Bassmaster Classic, and I'm glad you're part of it. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. 30 pounds and 2 ounces for the Walk-Ons Pro. Brings us 5 fish here today, looking for 17-14 to get inside the cut. Needs 17 pounds, 14 ounces. 17 pounds, 15 ounces. 17-15, and Tyler Rivette moves into your top 10 with 48 pounds and an ounce. $48 pounds and an ounce, and that ounce might be just enough to keep his tournament alive. Only the top 10 fish on Championship Sunday, and right now he is part of it with just 8 anglers left to weigh in. Not going to take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass out of 5'10", but man, you are inside the cut with 8 anglers left to weigh, and it's probably going to seem like a lot longer than 8 anglers, but man, I'd love to see you go tomorrow.
I don't even know what to say. It was an awesome morning. I didn't catch anything, I don't think, after 9:40. I'll take that back. At 2:10, I caught one to call out a 15-incher, and I think that's what done it right there. And I just really hope I could get back out there because I love this place. The first day it was really down on me. I knew something was up that I couldn't catch them because I knew I could catch them here. It's just a grass lake, frogging, punching, and that's all I did all day. I don't know if y'all know or not, but that frog bite is on here. Y'all need to go look on my Instagram. I got some cool videos. It's awesome. I'm still shaking from that one this morning, that big fish. It was awesome. But I just want to thank my family if I don't make it because they always come here. They're the best support. They followed me around to catch the fish in front of them. That's pretty cool. And that and all my fans for getting me back in the game. It's because of y'all. And my sponsors, Walk-Ons, Power Pole, Excite Baits, Six Gill, y'all rock.
Awesome performance the last few days. Way to go, and I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Let's keep them rolling through. A 2-time Classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Shryock. 30 pounds and 6 ounces to start the day. He's got 5 fish. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Puts him in 36th place with 39 pounds, 14 ounces, and a day 3 finish. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I guess junk fishing, and I kind of ran out of junk, so I don't know what else to do. I gave it all I had today, and, really I did everything from sight fishing. I fished in the grass. I threw a frog. I punched, flipped docks. I did everything, and, just a few key bites here and there is really what got me to here, so I'm thankful for that. That Berkley X5 braid, I pulled into a pocket this morning, had a bunch of cruisers in, and all this eel grass had just pushed into the back. And I'm like, I can hear the brim popping. X5 braid out there, first cast, catch me a keeper. I'm like, all right. So then I caught him on a frog today. So didn't catch one on a frog all week. Well, in practice I did, but not in the tournament. So it's a cool deal. Guntersville's showing out as always, and we appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you.
Always great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing the next one. A 4-time Classic qualifier and a former Opens winner from Michigan, Chad Pipkins. 28 pounds, 11 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looks like a good day today. Looking for 19.6 to get in the cut. 14.8 gives him 43 pounds and 3 ounces. Puts him in 31st place. And more Angler of the Year points as he charges towards the ultimate goal, which is getting back to the Bassmaster Classic. Chad, a little short of the top 10, but another great finish.
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's crazy how practice goes and where you think you're going to catch them. And that day one just only caught 10.5 pounds. I had some of those fake decoy bass that kind of pull you in the wrong direction, but made some good adjustments yesterday. And the fish are up shallow, and you can just kind of catch them power fishing a bit. And I had a lot of fun this week, man. And I love it. And I think we got 80 points back. We're going to fish a Classic next week, and we're going to try to get back in another one. So have some fun. Appreciate you guys coming out. It's been a great week, and we're going to get after it and keep it rolling.
Can't wait to see you in Fort Worth at the Academy Sports and Outdoors Bassmaster Classic. Let's keep them rolling through. A former Opens winner from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Harvey Horn. £29 pounds and 6 ounces at the start of today. One fish to add to that here today. 1 pound, 11 ounces gives you 31 pounds and 1 ounce, puts you in 43rd place. And I know you didn't want to catch one today, but there's a whole bunch of people that are halfway home that would love to be up here today weighing in one fish.
That's no joke. You know, I fished as hard as I could today out of that Express and literally just found that one dumb one that I was able to bring to the scales today, and I'm super proud of that one. Looking forward to the next events up north, and we'll go catch them up there.
Always great to have you here. Congrats on another semifinal Saturday. Elite Series rookie right here from Alabama, Justin Hamner. Had 29 pounds and 15 ounces. 5 to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 15 ounces gives him 40 pounds, 14 ounces, and moves him into 35th place. And man, when you look, we talk about it every year about how strong, and I'm sure you've heard us talk about it other years, about how strong the rookie class is. But man, this may be our strongest rookie class ever.
Yeah, that's because I'm in it.
That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I meant.
No, these guys are good. I mean, Brian knew, and KJ's having a great year. I mean, all of them's pretty good. But, man, I had so much fun this week. The fish are all over the place. I saw about 20, 25 pounds on beds today. But I think they're dolphins because they are smart. But I'm ready to get to New York, some of them dumb smallmouth.
I want to congratulate you on a great finish. I look forward to seeing you catch them dumb smallmouth, and thank you for being in our rookie class.
Yes, sir. And thanks
really
everybody for letting me be here. I mean, I couldn't do it without all the support I got. Thank y'all. See y'all next time.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 6-time Toyota Series winner, a former Opens champion from Maryland, the Schmidt, Brian Schmidt. 28 pounds, 12 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds and an ounce. Puts him in 39th place with 39 pounds and 13 ounces. So nothing wrong with that?
No, for sure, man. Solid week. You know, this week was all Garmin live scope for me. You know, I was fishing isolated clumps of grass and brush piles and stuff like that, and able to make a real accurate cast and see how the fish react to different kind of baits. You know, Missile Baits 48 was my #1 bait, just wacky rig, real slow. And, we got out here with a decent finish, and we got Champlain coming up, so we're really excited about that. And hi, Ashley, I'll see you tomorrow.
Safe travels, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 30 pounds and 2 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 17.15 to get in the cut. 13.9 puts him in 29th place with 43 pounds, 11 ounces, and a great finish here.
It is, it's been a fun week. I fished the way I wanted to fish this week, which is out deep. I've spent a lot of time over here the past few years, really learning that deep bite on this lake. But to be honest with you, I don't think that's the way to win over here anymore, man. The grass seems to be the deal this week, and, I guess I just wasn't on a winning deal. But it's been a fun week. I caught 20, 25 keepers a day. Just didn't get any big bites today. So, solid week, solid points. I'm fixing to go with the family and put my toes in the sand for a week. So looking forward to the Bassmaster Classic and all that good stuff. But thank y'all for coming. Thank all my sponsors. See you next time.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at the Classic. I know you're going to get loud. A 2-time Elite Series Angler of the Year from Guntersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindoll. Hey. 28 pounds and 6 ounces for Gerald Swindoll here on semifinal Saturday. 5 fish, 11 pounds, 11 ounces. All the ones gives him 40 pounds and 1 ounce, puts you in 37th place, but you're #1 in my heart and all of theirs.
37 in the brochure, but #1 in your heart, right?
Yeah.
Hey, son, we left it out there at Guntersville. We went deep. We stayed deep. I mean, I was down there at Alcatraz. I whined that big DT-20. My arms dragged down to my socks last night. And I just kept drinking them Mountain Dews today, and Black Rifle coffee just kept throwing it further and reeling it faster. They just wasn't going to bite it. I was hard-headed. I stayed out there knowing that one glimpse of window you trigger them fish out there and bite, you can catch up. Fished a little hard-headed and got bit. That's what happens out here. But now I'm going to tell you, you folks done showed up. You hear them get loud, that's what my redneck kin folks do, son. This is like a family reunion of the Swindles without, well, ain't enough natural light cans on the ground yet. I don't see nobody wearing an ankle bracelet on probation. It's a lot like a Swindle reunion.
Pretty close.
It's pretty close. We ain't got no music. Well, where's that dog at was barking? I want that dog. He could just ride around the boat with you all day. When somebody's on your spot, he could just, oh! And I could tell him, what is he pointing? I said, a hole jumper. Huh? How about that?
This is the first time for 3 days that godforsaken dog has shut up during this way, and then you're asking for it to make some noise. This is the first time we've got some peace and quiet around here.
Hey, Blake Shelton wrote a song about Old Red. And he made a lot of money on that song. I don't know if that dog was red. Hey, I see my Pops here. Pops, you got your hat on like you've been cutting grass, buddy. You think I wasn't going to get a check? You're trying to raise some gas money to get me home? My daddy cuts grass every 3 days, whether it needs it or not. I told my mother, I said, he's out there with a hairdryer and trimmers trying to cut that grass. I'll call and say, Mom, what's Dad doing? He cutting the grass. I said, well, he cut it Monday. She said, yeah, we had a heavy dew. It's Tuesday. We cut it again. My daddy lives to cut grass and blow leaves, and he hates squirrels and his bird feeder. I can tell you that. I bought him a pellet gun. He said, son, I have to have more bullets. There's a lot of squirrels around my house, and I'm a bad shot. But it's always good to fish at home. I enjoy Guntersville. I enjoy living up here, but to be honest with you, it's really weird for me to fish here because I can't fish with anybody for a year. You know what, we have the off limits, which is really kind of bad because I can't go fishing with my dad. I can't take my wife. I can't take my nephew. So I'm kind of glad that maybe next year we give it a break because I like fishing a lot. People ask me why I moved to Guntersville because I like going fishing. I go every day when I'm home. I've either got my nephew Trey with me, my wife, I try to take my dad. I really love the art of bass fishing. I love the sport. I love this lake, been out there and trying to learn it. And maybe this time, if we come back, maybe it'll be a little different. How about Clay Dyer right there, huh? Y'all see me get in his wheelchair. I'll post a picture. Y'all, I got on that wheelchair and asked him to take me to the boat. My wife said that upset her. She said, you can't do that. I said, well, I did. But my leg hit that little button of his and we started doing donuts. I said, Clay, you're going to have to hit the brakes. I'm getting dizzy. It's the most inspirational man in the world, Clay Dyer. If you guys have never heard him speak to what he does, he's probably the most inspiring person I've ever been around. I'll leave you with this. I pulled in at Toho one day, and I'm tired, dragging. I ain't caught enough to make a McDonald's fish sandwich. I'm mad. I'm wanting to kick dogs on the way home. I pull in, and I'm like, man, I ought to just go in. I got 3 minutes. And I look over there, and there's Clay sitting there just up on that front deck. He's got that nub. He's pitching that weight in there, and I thought, boy, good God, I'm a sissy. Let me get up and get to fishing. I set that day right then, and it stuck with me forever, that no matter how bad I think I got it or how tough a fishing is, I see Clay out there doing it, and I was like, I got it pretty good. And Clay got me one day. We had a show, and his dad, he told his dad, he said, Dad, I'd like to have some of them reels. He said, Clay, them reels are $300 a piece. He said, look at the money you saved. You never bought me no shoes. I looked at his daddy. I said, point well made. Get the reels.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gerald Swindle. And that concludes our weigh-in. And while we're giving Gerald Swindle love, let's get Mr. Swindle to stand up because Gerald Swindle's a lot of fun to have, but this man is a saint to raise that young man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Swindle. That concludes our semifinal Saturday weigh-in. Our tournament leader, the same one that we've had since day number 1, Caleb Kufal, with 66 pounds, 13 ounces. Behind him, the winner from the last Elite Series event that just happened to be held right here in the great state of Alabama just 2 weeks ago with 55 pounds, 5 ounces, Wes Logan. Right behind him, Chris Johnston, followed by Jason Christie, Greg Hackney, Brandon Cobb, Chris Zaldain, Luke Palmer, Shane Lineburger, and rounding out our top 10, Tyler Rabat. We started with 98, cut it down to 48, and only 10 remain at the 7th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. This is the Berkley Bassmaster Elite. We kick off tomorrow morning at 5:30 local time. Coverage on Bassmaster.com, kicking off at 8 a.m. Eastern time on FS1. Make sure to follow the action all day long on FS1, the Fox Sports app, or Bassmaster.com. And we'll see you tomorrow.